Well, good morning, everybody. I am Bob Parker, your game show host this morning. Welcome, everyone, to the Price is Wrong Coal Game Show. This morning, we have a very special show for you. And we have here, on my left, 5 lucky contestants who will be running against each other to win 1.2 billion tons of coal in the beautiful Tongue River Valley area undisturbed at this moment. The contestants must guess the correct price of coal, give their justification for that price, and whoever guesses closest to the price wins the coal. Contestants, when you make your guess, will you write down that price on a piece of paper? So, remember folks, this may be your chance to win big bucks in the big sky. All right. Let's go to contestant number 1. I'm a rancher. So you're from the Tongue River Valley, is that correct?
Yes, I'm from Bernie, Montana.
Bernie. All right then. I understand that you actually live close to this coal. Is that correct?
Yeah.
All right then. So what do you think is the right price?
Well, it seems like developing this coal is going to dry up the aquifers, and my springs will quit running. It'll industrialize the valley, and another bad side effect is they're going to build the Tongue River Railroad. It's going to really make it hard for us to make a living. I don't know if there's any amount of money that'll compensate, but since this is a game show, I'm going to say $1,000 a ton.
$1,000 a ton. All right. All right. Now, contestant number 2, D. Vader.
That's right.
You're from the Black Hole Coal Company, I understand. Is that correct?
Mr. D. Vader.
Mr. Vader, yes sir. Yes sir, Mr. Vader.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, have you ever even been down to that country in southeastern Montana?
I told you before the show started, they don't even have a landing strip big enough to handle our corporate jets. Why the hell do I land there? So, no, I haven't been there, but that doesn't matter. We're here to bid.
All right, sir. Tell us more about what's on your mind today.
What do you mean? Like,
Well, how much
I
is
know
that?
how much I'm going to bid?
Yes, sir. How much is that coal going to cost you? What do you think it's going to be?
Well, this is a long ways out here to Montana. We're going to need a couple more Lear jets. We're going to need some Escalades to drive around these nasty roads. I think we're going to need the new yacht for when we get the hell out of here in winter and go down to the Caribbean. And I'm going to factor in a little bonus for me, and of course the Congressional and Political Payoff Fund. So I was thinking, it's for the kids. It's for the kids. So originally I thought maybe a quarter would be the right amount, but that's too much. It's just too much. I think dime is the right amount for a ton of coal.
Well, Mr. Vader, we don't want to hold you up too long because I know you're ready to get back down to the Cayman Islands. But anyway, here we come to contestant number 3. Now, sir, you are a sportsman and you enjoy wildlife. Is that correct?
That's right, Bob.
Well, what, sir, do you think is the right price for this coal?
Well, let's see. Mining and burning this 1.2 billion tons of coal is definitely going to worsen climate change. It's going to dry up rivers. It's going to threaten the wildlife. It's going to increase wildfires. Ain't no amount of money going to make up for that. But since this is a game show, and the coal companies are rich beyond compare, and if there's no hunting left, I'd have fewer excuses to get away from the missus. And given all that, I'd say the price of this coal should definitely be $100 a ton.
$100 a ton, so you can come in at 700 down there and do some big game hunting down there. Well, let's go to contestant number 4, Bill Drill. I hear you're Wyoming's coal cowboy. What are you doing playing here in Montana?
Well, Bob, I tell you what, right now, our coal either has to go south or it's got to go north through Hardin to get to those markets in the Midwest that we need to get to. But see, if we get this Otter Creek deal lined up, we're going to get ourselves a Tongue River Railroad. And that means easy market access for our coal, and we'll be able to displace this pesky Montana coal mines.
Well, Mr. Vader's listening over here.
Sound that
Carry
good,
on.
huh?
So what do you think this coal's worth?
Well, living in Wyoming, I know that Arch Coal has bid up to 85 cents a ton for coal that's similar to this at Otter Creek. And that makes this 25 cents business seem absurdly low. But hey, I live in Wyoming, what do I care? All I need is that railroad. So I'm going to say, in order for us to undercut Montana's existing mines, we're going to need that price to be at 15 cents a ton, Bob. 15 cents.
15 cents a ton. Well then, contestant number 5, Billy Windmill, you're a student and you're the future of Montana, is that correct?
Yeah.
So what do you think is the value of this coal?
Well, since it's my state that my generation's gonna be inheriting this problem, I think our state needs to be a leader in finding renewable resources such as sun and wind. And so I think it needs to be priceless. I mean,
Now, we have the word from our professional judges. Janet White is standing by with the conclusion of the judges. So, Janet, may we have the decision of the judges. The winner is Otter Creek! Otter Creek! And what will we do, Billy, with the coal now that you have it?
I think I'm gonna leave it in the ground.
What an idea! And thank you all for coming, but don't forget your waffle, because you might need that later during the land board hearing.